I gave my husband an extremely dangerous allergic reaction by feeding my homemade banana bread to his mistress. And you know what? I'm not even sorry. 2 weeks.
Bruh, she sound crazy about what the hell she said, but her voice is amazing. Can't even hold it, bruh. She sound like she should be narrating films, bedtime storyteller, bruh. Like, her voice don't even sound real. It sounds AI. You feel me? But anyway, let's see what this woman talking about, killing her husband with banana bread.
I gave my husband an extremely dangerous allergic reaction by feeding my homemade banana bread to his mistress. And you know what? I'm not even sorry. 2 weeks ago, I came home from work early. Now, I didn't bother to let my husband know because, to be honest, I didn't expect him home. I didn't expect anybody home. My plan was to have a bath, not tell anyone that I'd come home from work early, just relax for an hour, and then my husband would get home. What actually happened was I turned up home to find my husband and our friend in the kitchen, just laughing. Now, there wasn't too much to be suspicious about at first. They were both fully dressed. There was nothing untoward going on that I could see. And when I arrived, my friend's facial expression didn't change. She seemed very happy to see me. She threw her arms around me, cuddled me, and spent the next few hours talking to me. So everything seemed fine. It was only once she left that I kind of internally started to question how long she had been there. And what were they laughing about? Because when I walked into the kitchen, I wasn't involved in the conversation. Nobody included me in the joke. We just started our own conversation. So it was playing on my mind a little bit.
That women intuition is crazy, boy. That's impressive, dog. I got a motherfucking sixth sense for that shit, for real. Fuck that. I say, had a man walked in there, he'd be like, hey, what y'all talking about? Nah. If I walk in the crib and my woman is in there keying it up with some, it depends on who it is, bro. Like, if it's one of my partners that's pulled up, that's like my bros, I ain't gonna think twice of it. So maybe that was the situation, right? But if it's a motherfucker that, nah, I need to be informed. First of all, I need to be informed of any man at my crib, and I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? Please believe wifey gonna let me know. Hey, so-and-so pulled up, blah, 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 blah. I'm not gonna be surprised walking in the crib I paid for, seeing my woman in my kitchen with a motherfucking man that I'm not aware of, bro. Oh, nah. Nah, y'all keying up, laughing, and inside jokes and shit. Nah, what the fuck so funny? What the fuck y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? Shit would never happen, bro. So I say women's intuition. Nah, a man wouldn't need no motherfucking intuition, bro. What the fuck going on there? What the fuck is so funny? Explain it to me. You feel me? But like her putting the dots together, connecting the dots and shit, right? That women's intuition, that's a real thing, bro. Real talk.
And then last week, my husband told me he needed to work late. This is not a regular occurrence. My husband never works late and doesn't really have the kind of job where you would need to work late. So it made no sense.
Yeah.
I didn't question it. And then at the beginning of this week, my husband worked late. Again, I had my internal questions, but I said nothing.
One man's trash is another man's treasure, bro. But why you cheating on her, dog? You know what I'm saying? Why you cheating on her? Just physically, bro. You know what I mean? Maybe she could be a whole evil motherfucker. She could not be giving you no puss. It could be extenuating circumstances, bro. But, her getting online talking about it makes me think, you know what I mean? Is bro just a cheater, or is he cheating for a reason? Because your wife is cool, bro. Your wife is cool.
Is not the sort of job where you would need to work late. It's the kind of job where you finish at 5 o'clock and you forget about work. You don't need to think about it until you're there the next day. Is that kind of job,
So he told on himself like that.
About lunchtime to let me know that he needs to work late. And I said, okay. And I don't know what came over me, but I had a plan. I had a terrible plan. My husband is highly allergic to bananas. So I went and bought some bananas. I made banana bread.
I ain't even mad at it,
I let my friend know that I was going to be dropping some banana bread round. And she was happy. Of course, who doesn't want homemade banana bread other than my husband?
And
There's
she
no way.
knew if she's dropping me some banana bread, she's clueless. She don't think at all that I'm fucking her man. Hey, this is cool, bro. I ain't even mad at it at all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She had to do what she had to do to figure out what the fuck was going on, bro. And she damn near killed her husband in the process, dog. Hey, this shit fire.
And she was happy. Of course, who doesn't want homemade banana bread other than my husband? There's no way that he's going to come home and have a reaction in our house. I was on my hands and knees scrubbing that kitchen. It was sparkling. There were no remnants of banana in that kitchen. So I drop the banana bread round to my friend's house. And I leave. I get a call about 4 hours later. My husband had an extremely dangerous allergic reaction to bananas. I make my way to the hospital. And when I get there, the doctor starts to question me on, his allergies, what we have in the house, this, that, the other. In front of my husband, I say, Doctor, I don't know how this has happened. The only thing he's allergic to is bananas. And yes, I did make banana bread today, but I have completely blitzed our kitchen. And that aside, he's not even been home yet, Doctor. You see, I made this banana bread for our friend and I dropped it round there earlier and then this is the point when I turn to look at my husband. And I say, and I have no idea how it could transfer from her to him. How could that happen? It's safe to say that
Bruh, that's a conniving ass bitch too, the friend. She's serving the banana bread to bro that his wife cooked. Bro, that's some filthy shit. You know what I mean? I hope the story is real. It don't even fucking matter, dog. It don't even fucking matter. That is some conniving, sadistic, evil shit. Not only is you cheating with Shawty's husband, but you gonna give the same banana bread that she gave you in a friendly gesture and like, hey, look what your wife cooked. But that means she didn't tell. She did. See, nah, that don't make no sense, bro. I call cap. That don't make no sense, bro. Because if he's that allergic to banana bread, he gonna know what the fuck banana bread look like. This is his first time looking at banana bread. You feel me? But it's like if she offer cuz banana bread, why the fuck he gonna eat it if he's deathly allergic to it? That makes no sense. Damn. Looking in it too deep, bro. I like the story, bro, but you lost me with that shit, bro. You lost me with that one.
It's safe to say that he knew exactly where I stood at that point. I didn't say another word. I turned on my heel and I left the room. And on my way out of the hospital, who walks in? We are literally walking directly towards each other. The friend. See, I'm not normally the revenge type of girl. I'm normally the cut you out of my life, I will never have a need to see you again kind of girl. But obviously, I was in a relationship with him, so it was quite important that I did get my revenge. But her, I had nothing to say. So as we're walking towards each other, she calls me. She calls me to get my attention, to say hello, and to ask how he's doing. I look at her, and I tell her he's allergic to bananas. I'm surprised you didn't know. In fact, you should probably clean your teeth and wash your hands before you go up to see him. Clearly they think I'm stupid. Clearly they think I would never catch on to what they were doing. But I did catch on. I nearly killed him.
Hold on, let me see if this shit is real or not, bro. Regardless, I fucked with it until, I had to look into it too deep. But that shit don't make no sense, bro. A motherfucker that's allergic to bananas is gonna know what banana bread looks like. You're gonna smell it, bro. Like, that shit smell good. Everybody know what banana bread smell like. You feel me? The reason why I even stopped to cover this is the comments, bro. Comments go crazy. Men with allergies should never even think of cheating. I listened and I didn't judge. I nodded. All I heard was that you bake banana bread, queen. Everyone's saying that's attempted murder. Hear this. Nobody would have been hospitalized if nobody was cheating. He'd be home. The friend would be eating banana bread, and she just gifted homemade food. Girl, I sat, watched, and listened. Hey, real talk though, like the legality of it, right? You know what I'm saying? She couldn't be prosecuted for that. That is a slick ass way to go about getting somebody though, bro. But you gotta do it in a way that makes most sense. You feel me? I don't know how you sneak bananas in there. Like you should have I don't know, but that is a dope way to get even, bro. You clean the story up a little bit, dog. That'd be a fire story. But the women in here all cool with her damn near trying to kill her husband for cheating. Dog. You're so good at telling me stories, and your accent is incredible. Facts. You did nothing wrong. All you did was make banana bread. You didn't do it to him. He did it to himself. Anyway, thoughts.